Jo Leute, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Part Raincoat. Ja, drei der vier Bäume sind bereits am Brennen. Die haben wir nämlich gelöst. Haben ein bisschen Holzkohle hier gemacht. Nun geht es noch in das dritte Rätsel. Nämlich das der Kunstgalerie. Und ich bin mal gespannt, wie viel danach noch kommt, weil wir sind ja jetzt schon eine ganz gute Weile hier dran. Ich hatte mal nachgeguckt, das erste Labyrinth hatte in etwa 2 bis 3 Stunden, also so 2,5 bis 3 Stunden gedauert. 4 Parts, die aber allesamt eine halbe bis 50 Minuten, also eine halbe Stunde bis 50 Minuten gingen. Von daher kann ich mir hier vorstellen, dass es auch wieder recht lange wird, aber ja, keine Ahnung, wie viel hier nach noch kommen, nachdem wir diese 4 Sachen gelöst haben, die ja doch durchaus recht lange gingen bisher, aber wir werden es sehen.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the third locked room?
Tun wir!
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Das ist eine sehr gute Frage. Die wir versuchen müssen zu beantworten. Ja, vielleicht auch durch die Tür. Oder hat sich hier irgendwo versteckt erst? Wirklich die Tür? Okay.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
no, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't? How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Was meint sie jetzt damit?
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Lara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well, how about that theory?
Is this the storage key?
Which means... This one's a freebie!
Was ist wegen des Täters mit dem Schlüssel passiert?
Just toss it in there, Master.
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
This is the answer!
An der Wahl hatte ich ja jetzt eh nicht, ne?
It's still coming down!
Ah, ich hätte einfach ignorieren können. Okay.
Master, hurry up and throw the key! Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
Es bringt einen dazu, ja zu sagen, ne?
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Wieder dieses Rekonstruieren. Anscheinend.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
Okay.
There are a few things you have to do, but first, you need to set the condition. Wasn't the doll you just obtained used somewhere?
Ja, ja gut. War auf einem Gemälde, ne?
All right, first, take the painting. The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
Die Skulptur hat nichts zu bedeuten. Leiter.
Why are you standing it up there? You need to do something else to the painting first. Think.
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
Ah, irgendwas mit der Leiter. Ich kann es mich nicht mehr daran erinnern. Das heißt, Problem, wenn man ein paar Tage bis eine Woche Pause macht zwischen den manchen Stellen.
Then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room. I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
No. Think about this. The key wasn't just hanging on it.
Ja, an der Puppe mit dran.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window. Finally... I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery! This is how the culprit did it!
Okay, nicht ganz so viel Fels wie beim letzten Part, aber auch nicht keine Glanzleistung, gebe ich zu. Ein Kampf?
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Ja, Shinigami, du spielst dich halt immer auf, aber hast auch nicht immer von allem Ahnung hier, ne?
Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going. That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team, don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here? I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask, who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Lara, wer auch sonst. Beziehungsweise wir sind der Anfänger-Protagonist, ne? Wir müssen ja erstmal lernen. Und daher, es gibt immer so einen Meister hier, der einem alles herumkommandieren muss erstmal, ne? Bis wir dann die Welt retten oder so. Ja, ja. Ganz bestimmt.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Sieht schon fast aus wie so ein Gefängnis oder so, ne? Die ganzen Ketten, die da oben lagen. Das hier sieht wirklich schon fast so aus. Ah, warte mal, das sind die 4 Zwischenleute da, ne?
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here!
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's
Wer ist der Täter? Finde es heraus und bringe den dramatischen Fingerzeig zum Einsatz. Treffe die richtige Wahl und enthülle eine neue Wahrheit. Okay. Wer ist der Nailman?
I'm not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit! I'm not the nail man.
Mein er hier kann es eigentlich nicht sein, weil es wurde von einer dünnen, also es muss ja eine dünne Person sein, ne?
How can I be the nail man?
Meine Vermutungen sind entweder er, weil er jedes Mal direkt dabei war, wobei das spricht eigentlich schon gegen ihn, oder? Oder auch nicht.
I'm not the nail
Ist das
man!
sie? Falsch?
Don't make me kill your ass!
Okay.
Considering all the evidence gathered so far, only one.
I'm not the nail man!
Dann sage ich er.
The nail man.
Was?
Huh?
Okay, ich bin dumm.
Considering all the.
How can I be the nail man?
I'm not the nail man. I'm not the culprit.
Okay, ihn hatte ich am wenigsten fast schon vermutet.
Culprit is you, Father.
What? That's an absolutely
ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit? That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right! Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Ich hätte mir wirklich nochmal über den ganzen Fall nochmal angucken müssen. Vielleicht hätte es mich dann auch erschließen können, aber ganz im Ernst, ich hatte eigentlich fast wirklich die Nonne am Ehesten vermutet. Ist das ein Tech-Team hier? Warte mal, ich muss mir die beiden nochmal kurz angucken. Die einzigen Personen mit Zugang zur Verbrennungsanlage sind Geistliche. Gilt die Nonne als Geistliche? Also hätten nur er und der andere Typ da Zugang? Eigentlich ja nicht, aber egal. Die Öffnung ist so klein, dass eine Person hindurchpasst. Hinweise deuten darauf hin, dass mit einer Art Schnur am Spalt gekratzt wurde. Okay.
I am not the nail. That's it! The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper!
Ah.
Say,
Yeah.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Ja, nur weil du eine Robe trägst, heißt es gar nichts, ne?
That's it! The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper!
This is the truth. The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
Überreste, schlanke Personen, Todeswasser. Das geht mir immer wieder zu schnell weg, ne? Die verbrannten Überreste eines seltsam geformten Seils, das in der Verbrennungsanlage der Kirche gefunden wurde. Es gab Anzeichen von Erdrosselung und vertikale Kratzspuren am Hals des Opfers. Im geheimen Club. Nur jemand mit einem schlanken Körperbau hätte die Nägel als Stand benutzen oder aus dem Lüftungsschacht entkommen können.
Member of a church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. To he pretended to discover a rope ladder.
Okay. Gibt außer dem Priester noch weiter Angestellte. Es sieht aus, als hätte er vor, den Diener zum Sündenbock zu machen. Weil der Diener... Ah, Moment. Ja. Weil er hätte nicht durch den Lüftungsschacht gepasst, ne? Ich meine, da hätte die Nonne vielleicht auch passen können.
The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Was geht ja um den Diener da?
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
No, no! Absolute lies!
Ah, dritte Runde. Nicht öffentliche Informationen. Die Opfer der Serienmorde wurden alle erwürgt, aber die Todesursache wurde nicht bekannt gegeben. Eine Angelschnur wurde beim Rätsel mit verschlossenem Zimmer des Arbeitszimmers im Herrenhaus verwendet. Die Platzierung des Schlüssels impliziert, dass nur jemand mit 2 Armen diesen Raum hätte. Ah, deshalb könnte die Nonne nicht sein. Okay. Der Grundriss des Herrenhauses und ein Foto des Rätsels mit verschlossenem Zimmer. Beide von Halada erhalten.
None must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
This is the truth.
In the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
Okay, wir haben es geschafft. Ah, er wird wieder fliehen, ganz bestimmt.
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well...
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God. I am not the nail man.
What god would make you this ugly?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
Okay, Runde 2 oder was? Alter, 4 Stück. Bericht zum Uhrturm. Ein Bericht über den Uhrturm-Mordfall. Uhrturm verdächtige Fußspuren. Auf der Rasenfläche hinter dem Uhrturm waren verdächtige Fußabdrücke der Wand zugewandt zu sehen. Anscheinend von Anzugsschuhen, obwohl nichts weiter festgestellt werden konnte. Diese Information wurde dem Kirchenanbeter bezogen, der von der vergangenen Nailman-Morden wusste. Ein Nagel wurde in das Porträt geschlagen, welcher anstelle einer Puppe. Okay, das wird jetzt kompliziert.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence. Because I'm not the culprit.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
No evidence.
This is the truth.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
You gave yourself away.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead.
What is awesome?
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Nee, nicht heute. Das war's, bevor das Video noch viel zu lang wird. Ist es eigentlich jetzt schon, aber egal. Das war's mit Raincoat für heute. Wenn euch das Video gefallen haben sollte, lasst doch gerne ein wenig Feedback da. Positiv oder negativ bleibt euch überlassen. Gebt mit einer kleinen Begründung, was euch gefallen hat, was nicht. Und ja, wir freuen uns, wenn ihr beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei sein werdet. Wir werden es eventuell schaffen, das Labyrinth zu lösen. Wir werden es sehen. Bis dahin. Ciao, Leute.